It is scary, and I have 1, 2 ugly boys. I have 1, 2 ugly boys. Join me, 1, 2 ugly boys. We have 1, 2 ugly boys. I am the handsomest man.
Hey.
In the room tonight.
Yes.
I remember a
Handsomest
handsome man that Sam once was. Okay, do you remember the man that he once was?
Yes, the man.
Borders? Do you remember Borders?
yes.
Dude,
Borders. They
really?
don't remember Borders. Only true Sam fans remember Borders.
Bro, I around this time is when I get the Boris stuff because it was around Thanksgiving time. Like I just got fancy.
You had the peacoats and shit.
Yeah,
I remember you had that
you're going
peacoat
up
and
to
you
a
were wearing the scarves and shit.
Yeah.
You know, he was like, you don't know style, I know fashion.
Bro, yeah. It's so funny because when I first got to college, I had long hair, so people only knew of me like as like a long-haired shaggy dude when I would have short hair. Yeah, I'm burping in the mic. I don't give a damn. We just had a lot of clam dip, wiggity wham. And
Ashtray.
yeah, it's like I just
You
go
need it.
through. Bob, you were the one who emptied out the ashtray before we started.
Hold up. You're going to have to move that wine glass because you're going to
Yeah,
spill it.
Bob.
You're going to
Yeah, and
spill it.
Bob's the one who wanted to do this in the dark as well. and if you're watching this on YouTube, you can obviously you can see, but it's because we have a ring light on right now. And
Yes.
for whatever reason, I only have one setting on my ring light. It had like different. You see how there's like yellow light over there, Piff? Like I do have one little light. I got the sexy dimmer lights above my bed. And also, sorry for like any sort of like popping in my microphone. This is a brand new microphone. I don't have a windscreen for it, and it's also wireless, so it might die during this episode. Let me see if I have a pop filter for it, but it's for the blue snowball microphone. I'm gonna put it on live on the show, and you're gonna hear the crinkling. Introduce yourself, boys. Who do we got on the podcast today? Take over.
I'm Bobby Beansack of basically the Sam Lost episodes. I was the man who was pied on the show before.
Yeah.
I am a former roommate of Sammy. And I am also, these are my most important things. And I'm also an artist, little bit of comedian. I have not graced the stage as a comedian, but I have comedic tendencies in my raps. So, therefore,
I like it.
I'm comedian.
I support about. Yo, I have this giant windscreen on my mic now.
Yeah.
Pip, do you hear the difference? Is it better?
Hold on.
Yeah. Introduce yourself. Yo, what did you just do?
I had to put the hoodie on. All right, I had to put the hoodie on.
Hoodie mellow.
Hoodie mellow for sure, bro. I'm in that feeling right now. All right. This man, that was actual order by Bob, by the way. His list of accomplishments right there in order. So rapper was like 7.
Yeah, number 1 is getting pied in the face on the Boom Boom Show.
And then rapper was
25
like 7.
views on YouTube.
I have
don't-
some funny videos out there that
He doesn't give himself enough credit,
about.
but yes,
Bob-
he is an artist.
Yo, Bob's in it. Bob's hurt. He's like, Piff, I'm funny, bro.
Bro, be funny.
Be funny.
Just be funny. All right.
Introduce yourself.
All right.
Introduce yourself. Who do we got stepping to the stage?
I am Jessy Piff. You know, that man, that your favorite smoker's favorite smoker, the best roller, the freestyler, the rewinder, the be wilder.
Yo,
I'm just saying words.
my
now.
dog, bro. This is this is my fucking dog. Both my dogs on the podcast.
Woof.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. What's so crazy? I love both you guys like so much in like a different way. Like here's what it is, man. I'm sorry, but
I'm going to cry.
you're gonna cry. I talk to Bob more. Bob knows more about my personal life. Bob does, but I love Piff more.
Right.
Yeah.
We've been,
It's just because it's like Piff's the cooler friend that you don't
Piff's
get to
got a
talk to as
kid.
much.
Bro.
Piff's got a kid, man.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm just like the dad.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
that's just what it's come down to be. At first, it was just a joke because I was old, and now it's just like, yeah, all
We're
right.
like, oh wait, no, like Piff actually has like more life experience than us, and who's it go to?
Me, I passed it to him.
I didn't know.
I know. So I was letting you know.
Okay, I love how funny my mic looks. It looks like a fake cartoon mic.
sat on it.
Yo, and this mic. Oh no, I stepped on my fucking headphone wire.
Looks like he broke his bike. And
Yo,
he's like
I
still
love
using
how
it midway through.
disorganized this podcast is right
Yeah,
now.
but I wanted to do it in the dark.
So I got there's a lot of disclaimers before we get the podcast really going. Couple more, then the theme song will come. We're getting a little more organized. This microphone is wireless because I don't have a third mic besides this USB one. And with the USB one, I can't hear while I'm recording.
Facts.
You see, I wanted to hear while I'm recording.
Facts.
So there might be a surprise guest in the building, and when that guest comes, it'll switch. But with that being said, at some point, this mic might die, and I will switch the batteries, and you will hear battery switching and audio cutting out in this podcast. Dude,
Wait.
with that being said, this is the Boom Boom Show, episode 33, with Jessy Piff and Bobby Beansack. Yeah, you guys can't hear it too much, but it will be in the episode. Trust me, dance. Do a dance. I'm telling you. It's so awkward right now because we can't hear that much music.
It's the boom boom. The boom boom show. It's the boom boom show.
Yo, I appreciate you guys breaking the law, leaving the state,
What are you talking about?
the shutdown state
What are you
of
talking
Rhode
about?
Island.
What are you talking
Who gives
about?
a fuck?
Nobody knows what I'm from.
Wait,
People don't even know what I look like.
Did I really just start this by saying
Dead
I
ass.
appreciate you guys
Dead
breaking
ass.
the law?
Yeah.
Out-
Yeah. Thank you for crossing.
Out of the three of us,
But who knows? Who knows? Who knows when this is recorded? This could have been recorded in 2012.
no, it couldn't have.
It couldn't have. This technology existed in 2012 though.
Maybe.
The world was supposed to end in 2012.
And 2000.
Yeah.
I was there for that. I was
Y2K,
was conscious for that.
You remember that?
I wasn't woke, but I was conscious.
Okay. I was 5.
Yeah, you were in the thing.
Bob was 6. We didn't know what was going on.
No.
I had no idea.
You guys had no idea yet.
I'm sure I celebrated
I was already
New
through the
Year's.
black box era and all that shit. And spice and shit.
Hopefully we remember, but I hope to ask what.
Do you guys are you guys old enough for the Spice Channel? Was that a thing when you guys were kids?
I
Spice
heard
Channel?
people talk about that.
Yeah, it was like the only like pornographic channel on TV.
No.
And it
Was
was
it
like
on-
only if you had a black box you could watch it. It was
Oh,
like the
shit.
thing that like kids like, oh man, this
I
has
missed it.
It was on
the
a
black
black box
box
show.
at their house. Da, da, da.
I remember hearing about black boxes, but never.
It's like now it's like at your palm of your hands and like your phone or whatever. But like
yeah. When
the
porn
Spice Channel was like
not
that was
as-
like the thing. It was
wasn't
like that
as
and Play.
accessible.
It was like that and Playboy.
I remember hearing about it. It was like on like regular cable.
Yeah, but it was like only certain.
Do you
people
remember-
had it.
What channels do you remember? Like what numbers? Was it?
64.
What was 64 for you?
I think it was like, I want to say MTV or Fox or some shit like that.
28 was MTV.
I think Fox was
29
52
was
actually.
VH1.
Yeah, we're
30 was
Massachusetts
30
people.
was FX. I don't remember 31, but 32 was TBS.
B2 is 69 or some shit like that.
Of course it was.
Yeah.
Cartoon
it was
Network.
always something wild. Cartoon Network was like 36.
Cartoon Network was 60 for us.
It was like we had Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and Disney. It was
But
34,
that's pretty
35,
cool.
36.
That's pretty cool. How
Sports
BET
Center
was
was-
69.
Sports Center was 30. Then I think BT changed to 99 eventually.
Boring, old
yeah,
man.
channel numbers.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about.
Bro, now I don't know any channel numbers now.
Yeah, me neither. I try to flip it on at work. I have no idea.
Dude, I'm a guide guy. I'm strictly to the guide.
Yeah. Do you don't have cable, do you?
No, my mom does.
Okay.
So I use it there. I'm the only one that uses it in her house.
She
I come over
she
and
pays for cable. But
Yeah, and I
just
come
doesn't
over and
use it.
use it.
That's just probably like a thing from like back in the day. It's like, all right, I'll have cable for when the guests come through.
She's like, I want to get rid of it. I'm like, get rid of it. But until you do,
I'm here
I'm here for it.
for Sunday football, baby.
Yo,
It started showing on Hulu now.
Oh,
Oh no, Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Yo,
Sunday
I
Show
got my
Football on
pops
Amazon.
a shirt with Cam Newton's face on it. Well, it's the Patriots logo, but it's Cam Newton like with his hair crazy and
Jesus.
the
Bro.
fucking head wrap.
Those jerseys
I'm
are
sure he
expensive.
loved it.
The Cam
It
Newton
wasn't a
ones.
jersey.
We got the white ones. At Dick's.
Yo, do not plug dicks in this episode.
I will plug Dick's all I want. I
You
love
want
that
people to
job,
cut?
bro.
All right, you want
Yo,
people to come?
you know how it
visit
feels to like finally like a job? That's what it's like.
You actually like it?
I actually like my
He
job, bro.
loves the
Okay.
job.
I'm happy for you.
Bro, I didn't think that was a thing. I grew up in the era where you just did it. You just worked. You just got jobs, bro.
You just worked.
It doesn't matter. Like, oh, you like your job? Well, that's a plus. But like, that wasn't like the objective to get a job you liked. It was just to get a job, one that pays good.
Yeah. No, that's true. Like, it's kind of like a new thing, sorta.
Jobs are opening
In
up.
America,
I'm
actually.
30 now. People think I'm old, and I look like I'm 23. So like, they're like, oh, he looks inexperienced. And they're like, damn, you've done a lot since, and you're only 23. And I'm like, yeah.
Do you put down 1997 as your birth date?
No, bro. I was like, I was almost in high school in 97.
Shit. Yo.
I was in middle school. I was full blown middle schooler in 97.
Yo, what year did you lose your virginity?
Bro, I don't.
Dude, did you lose?
I want to say 16.
I mean, so
2016?
No, when I was 16.
2016?
When I was 16.
I was like,
Yeah,
Lenny
I
was
lost my
alive.
virginity after Lenny
Yep.
was born. Yeah.
Lenny, that would make sense.
Yeah, that
'Cause
makes a
Lenny
lot
is
of sense.
An absolute blessing of a child.
Right.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Is he still a child?
I don't know,
Bro.
bro. He gets.
Yo,
He
Bro.
talks to
he's
me
taller
like
than some
he
adults.
talks. Yeah, he talks down to me
Bro.
often.
Well, I know what's the most expensive thing for kids? Food.
Food.
Especially when you're a big kid.
Yeah,
Little
food-
kids. Some
food's
kids.
just expensive in
Oh,
general.
Well, a
like,
lot of
as a
people have
regular.
problems like with their kids eating. Like the kids don't like to eat. Like, they'll eat a few things. Lenny doesn't have that problem. I have to tell him to stop eating. Like on Thanksgiving, he had a full
You
plate.
got a big you got a big belly.
Bro, he had a full plate and a dessert at his mom's house. He came to my house. He had a dessert at my house because I was like, yo, you're not gonna want Thanksgiving. And then he had another plate
Yo,
of food.
Piff, you know what you're not
Yeah,
ready for?
dessert.
You know what you're not ready for?
What?
Lenny's
Ooh.
prank phase. When he's like really crafty, because he like
Dude,
he
he's-
already tries to
He's
prank
huge. He can't sneak up on anything.
us now. Yo, but I'm saying maybe
Bro,
setting
he
traps, bro.
bro, he could
He's
br-
too
he
big
pro-
and
he'll break
uncoordinated.
anything
What if
in
he-
his hands.
yo.
Have you seen his hands? They're like fucking
I'm just
baseball
saying,
mitts.
bro. You see all that viral shit, bro? I'm saying, dog, he's gonna prank you.
All right, better go viral.
You better have my music
All right,
in the
here's
background.
here's the disclaimer. It either goes viral or you're grounded.
Oh, it don't pop.
If you really want it, you won't
Whack.
get grounded.
You grounded for being whack.
Yeah, and also don't kill me or set me on fire or cut my hair. But other than that, we're good.
So this is.
I
this
could
is
take a couple
thought I've
pies, a
had
couple water.
stuck in my head since you said you were talking about the Spice Channel. Do you
What?
remember? All right, so obviously let's bring it back to a classic. Everyone remembers Cribs.
Yeah.
You watch Cribs.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember when Usher was on there? Do you remember when he showed his TV? He goes, "You know what I got on here? I got Playboy, 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 Play." He literally was like, "Yeah, I do sex, baby."
Yeah,
that's
Usher was
I
all about
thinking
that shit until now
He's
he can't
probably, like,
really
23.
now he can't really promote that because he got
Oh,
STD.
remember when that big girl was trying to like cancel Usher?
Bro, yeah, because he
kinda
gave her an
did.
STD.
You think that was real?
It is real.
Shit.
She took him to court.
Yeah,
He lost.
he lost in the eyes of the law.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
What's up, Rufus?
Look who it is.
Big Burt.
Big Burt, what's poppin', man? Take the mic. We talking about
Usher and Big Girl.
we talking about porn channels from back in the day.
You
from,
remember Spice? You remember the Spice
Here
Channel?
you go.
The Spice Channel. Damn. I
See?
do remember the Spice
Thank
Channel.
you,
That was a
thank
real
you,
thing.
thank you.
That was a real thing. It
Yeah.
said X.
Yeah, bro. It was like way before there was like any like active access to
I
porn.
never heard of the
Yeah, no,
Spice
like
Channel.
Spice, man. It was
Like it was like
Blinded.
you had to catch it at the right time and shit, and like
Yeah, and Cinemax, like,
Yeah.
they had, like, late at night, they had, like, and it wasn't, like, real porno.
Nah.
It was, like, like, almost porn.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you got to see naked chicks
Stop.
in the bush, but, like, it didn't, like, but remember, back in the day,
Yeah,
it was,
Shawnee
like,
the
you
Blunt.
see a bush.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you would have like
yeah,
you would have
never
like
gets
the
so
Spice Channel would come in fuzzy, but you could still hear it.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yo,
Oh, the fuck, and we come in.
like you couldn't see it, but you could hear it.
Proper hack, you know?
Yeah,
Put it up, put the mic
You got some
with like the
high
with
five.
the black box and shit.
No, the black box, nothing, man. It's just you needed to build a filter. That's all.
Oh, there you go.
You know,
filter.
dude, you go to fucking Radio Shack and fucking downtown Framingham.
There you go. Yo, Radio Shack used to
I'm
have
trying
everything.
Spice Channel. What the fuck do I need to put on the cable to make it work? and he says, "Oh, you fucking do this and that."
Da-da-da.
You know, you learn how to fucking solder, and like,
Damn.
and then you put 2 fucking
The-
cables on the end.
Bro.
Plug was the cable guy.
Bro, it's
Spice
so
channel,
it
right?
is so
And now
easy
you
to
just
hook
gotta,
shit up to
time it
TVs
so,
now.
like, you don't get caught in the living room, fucking wanking out at 3 o'clock in the morning by your family. You know. It's like, it's
Oh
like,
my
ooh,
God,
like
I
you hear the
definitely-
creepiest, like little noise, and it's like, ooh, shit, you know. You just so loud, you're like, fuck, you know, wow, you know. You're like 12. It's like, ooh, I don't even know what to do
I'll
with
never
this thing yet.
Everyone had the fear of getting caught masturbating.
Well,
Bro.
everyone still
You have
does.
to go
Bro.
through that phase. It's so
Bro,
weird.
that's traumatizing for everybody
you
involved.
are shamed for masturbating.
Bro, I don't care how old you are, it's traumatizing for everybody.
I'm also
For the
not
person walking into
Like,
it.
when your brother walks in, you're like, you kinda fucked,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, basically one of your whole life is trying to not get walked in masturbating.
Have you ever got walked in on jerking off, Bob?
I think so. I'm not. No.
You
No,
think so?
I don't think so. No, never with.
You don't think so?
Like,
Dude,
I've
you
never been
I'll
caught.
tell you what,
But my girl
I've had
did.
the door open and
dude,
like
never
someone-
been in the army. Ain't never,
No,
like, you know,
no, I've almost been caught, and like my girls walked in before, but
Oh, all right.
Because
That's
you're
what it
saying
is.
you're saying some
I'm
good
like,
shit.
I didn't come out. I can barely hold my beer. Fuck, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. And here's the thing. Everybody rubs one out, man. But
Yeah.
you know what? Like chicks, will still say, "Yeah, no, I don't masturbate." I'm
Yeah,
like,
right.
I don't believe
That
you
ain't the
fucking
that ain't the
stupid
chick
Nah,
for
it's
me.
cool. I'd be like, all right, you're a liar.
I just say,
You're
like,
you're a
okay,
liar.
I don't believe you.
Right.
You know, I just straight up say,
Right.
I don't believe you. You know.
Facts.
No, I just don't. It's, I like real dick. You know, I'm like, I'm sure you do. I like real pussy too, but I don't want.
Yo, Pop, switch seats. We're gonna
He
switch
said, I
my.
like real pussy too.
I don't mean to cut you off, but
Whoa.
but yo, hold up,
Nah,
watch
I'm
out for
fine.
that wire. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, hold on.
Boom boom show.
I'm like, we gotta get your audio nice,
All
Pop. We're
right.
gonna switch. We're gonna give you the snowball.
This is the slow ride. We're taking
luck.
it easy. The snowball.
The snowball. For me, a snowball was something.
Hey. We don't need to. You don't
Well,
need
no,
to
it-
incriminate
Alright, hold
yourself.
It involved cocaine and skiing. You know.
Yeah. Oh. As long as skiing.
I have to
If
hold
skiing's
shit.
involved-
Yeah,
with
I'm
cocaine,
setting up
it's
so you
like
don't have to
totally
hold
legal.
shit. I didn't expect you to
That's
be
what I
this
thought.
lazy on a
Yeah,
podcast,
relax.
Dad.
Well, I'm fucking lazy, bro. So this is the weirdest looking mic I've ever seen. It looks like it's wearing a hat
Yeah.
sideways.
It's a cool. It's like a Russian hat. It's like.
No,
It's like a
no, it's
Dagestani.
like a beanie cap, bro. It's
Yeah,
like,
true.
you know,
True. I see some kid in the mall wearing that for sure.
why? And how do we go from talking about fucking like old school porno channels to the hat on my microphone?
Because you know,
Because I have to hold a microphone.
this is what a podcast is. It's not that hard.
What, to hold a
It's not that.
microphone? But I don't want to.
Yeah, this is true.
It's not
When
about hard, you know. It's just like I don't want to.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Look, now you don't have to hold
Oh,
nothing.
Dad, look at that.
Shit.
Oh, wow, now we're rocking. Oh, I like this shit. Now we're good.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Now I
When
feel-
Sam's
now I feel
when
important.
Sam's the next Joe
Yeah, Dad,
Rogan,
yeah.
he'll have 4
Yeah,
of
Dad,
those.
scooch in just a little bit.
Now I feel,
Don't worry. After Sam becomes
now
Joe
I
Rogan
feel
2,
important, you know?
yeah.
And if you want to
Oops.
be important,
Okay.
you gotta
Okay.
look important. So make sure that you important.
You gotta make sure you impose.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Make sure you're
Okay, now your mic's on,
Yeah,
Papa.
that's a bar. Make sure you're-
Make sure you're important, bro. If you're not imposing,
if you
what
wanna
you
be
doing?
impotent, you gotta look impotent. And one thing you don't want to be is impotent.
Look good, feel good, play good,
He's
right?
referencing
Yeah.
my old
Yo,
lyrics.
Pops.
I used to rap like
So
that.
go on, man.
Look good,
So-
feel
I
That's how I
did.
used to rap.
So wait, we were
I-
talking about old school porno channels and getting caught jerking off when you're like 12 years
Yeah,
old in your living
where's
room.
the?
on
I got a
Spice.
question for you, Pops. Where's the first like porn that you saw, man?
The first porn, I would have to be, I would say Playboy.
Where'd you
Like
find
that
it?
print. So, the
Yeah,
first ones I found, saw were not like ones I came across. They were like, you know, one of my friends like stole them from their dad and shit.
Yeah.
Right. So it's
Traded
kind
a
of
video
hard
game
for me
for
to
it.
find
I
a
got you.
Playboy in my house because there was no dad in the house and
Right.
mom don't like chicks.
Right,
Well, you
so-
know, she did later in life, but that's a different
whole
story.
I
different
mean, yeah, everyone.
You know, no, it's totally
everyone's
cool, but you know,
entitled
like
to
you know, she was
late
like, you know, fucking 60
sexual
when that happened, you know.
encounters.
But anyways, you know, so
Yeah,
like,
Nano-
you know,
Nano was
out
a
in the tree
lesbian at
fort,
the end of
out in
her
the tree
life.
fort,
I like that.
It happens.
That's gangsta
out in
shit.
it, it was out in the
like
tree fort, all right, in the little tiny strip of woods we had, fucking in South Framingham, I would say little tiny strip. I mean, like an eighth of a mile wide with a little brook in it.
Yeah.
And it was like in between some projects and a junkyard and shit, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, and it was dirty brook. You couldn't like drink the water. We would find dead cats in it and shit, you know? But like we out in the tree fort and like fucking, who the fuck was it? It was either fucking Ricky or David fucking showed up with a fucking paper bag, like all wrapped up and fucking under his shirt. And they were like, hey, what's up, gang? I got pussy. And we're like, what the fuck? Yep.
Yeah.
And he pulls a fucking Playboy out. We're looking at this and we're like, you know, none of us have ever seen a fucking real naked chick before, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, you know, when we're little getting a bath by mom, but, you know, it's not the same thing. You know?
Right.
You know, it's like, well, no, because you don't really remember it, and it's not like in any kind of sexual context where it's like, oh my God, that's fucking like a really hot chick, and wow, look at that. Is that what pussy is? It's just a lump of hair between the bitch's legs? You know, 'cause we don't know any better. You know, we're like, ooh, nipples. Bitches got nipples too? Cool, you know? And yeah, it was just like, whoa, look at that. We're like, what do we do now? We're like, we have no idea because we're fucking 9, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that was like,
And that
Yeah, like
was that one
discovering
of
porn
the
at 9 years old.
was that a pivotal moment in your life? Would you say?
oh, that was like the first time I realized why I got a hard on. You know,
Yeah.
'cause I was like, whoa, my little wiener is hot, you know, and I was like, oh, I understand why it's hot, because it was just like randomly, you know, because you remember being a kid.
Yeah,
you know, your dick just goes, boom,
Yeah.
what the
And-
fuck are you doing, you know?
And like our generation, like the internet like wasn't wilding yet then, but like we had American Pie and shit when we
Oh,
was
well,
growing up.
dude,
We had so
no,
much
like-
provocative like stuff in like the
So-
zeitgeist already.
Well, no, when you were a kid, there was fucking internet fucking porn, like
Yeah.
a zoo. Like,
Yeah.
like the zoo had already fucking been unleashed.
Yeah.
bro.
Right.
You know, like,
There
so
was a time where the
sissy,
porn
not
was
quite as much,
everywhere.
but still. You know,
I think I
you
was
know,
like the bridge between like
yeah,
what
like,
he's
so
talking
pretty
about,
much
what you're
like
talking
anybody,
about.
Like under 30,
Yeah.
you know, it was there. It was not as easily as accessible. You had to look for it.
Yeah, before
Right.
people realized that you could find and put porn on the internet, like it wasn't easy to find porn.
Well, no,
like
could,
you
like,
had
get-
to
you
like
could get
buy it,
Well, no, you could buy it, like, you know,
or you had to get it from somebody you knew.
Right. You could buy it, get it from somebody new, or you could make it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That was the
Right.
first porn,
Exactly.
homemade.
But then everybody
Homemade,
was like,
which is
"Oh, the
terrible- which is
internet's
terrible,
out,"
'cause
and
I tell you
like,
what, man, because I don't know if y'all ever made a
Sexy
porno of
episode.
yourself, because you think you're all like looking like a superstar and shit, and then you watch yourself fuck, and you're like, damn, I look like a retard.
That's why you do it just a
what
quick
are those
clip.
gyrating idiots doing? You know, you're looking at the two of you, just like, you know, all like, it's like you think you're all smooth, but you're all like fumbling and shit, and like
Yeah.
fucking, yeah, I'm gonna like slip a finger in the ass, and it's like, oh, no, you're not, motherfucker. You know? You know, and, like, and you get all this on tape, and it's like,
Yo, we all been there. We all been
yeah,
there.
you know, it's like, you know.
But we all got clips we're proud of.
Oh,
We all.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, you got-
saying.
Yeah, we
you
got
definitely
We
moments.
got some good clips.
you got
Oh,
moments.
all right. So,
got
like,
highlights.
So, like, one of the like proudest and saddest.
Please don't
moments-
tell me it was my mom.
No, we're not
Thank
talking.
goodness.
We're not
Oh
talking
my-
sex stories.
No
about
mom's,
your
That's
mom.
good.
no sex stories about
Yeah.
mom,
No, no,
please,
no, no,
please.
no, no.
I'm good.
No. Come on, man. You know, cut me a little bit of
It's
slack.
a
You know, really.
it's a
So
podcast.
anyway, so fucking.
We here for the
I
laughs.
hooks up with this chick, right? You know,
You hooks up with
I
it.
hooks up with this chick, all right? You know, and she's a fucking, you know, she's a fucking thick blonde girl. You know, not a fat girl, she's thick, you know, fucking hottie. And I like it. I don't mind a hottie girl, you know. So we start throwing down, right? I fucking drop
That's
fucking
awful.
trow, and she's like, "Wow, that's a pretty good sized dick." And I'm thinking to myself, "Wow, that's a pretty nice thing to say." And then she says, "For a white guy," and I went, "Womp womp womp." And I'm like, "Bitch, you you should have just stopped there, you know."
I thought you were gonna say then I thought you were gonna say she was talking about her dick.
No,
I
but
was like,
have
oh,
seen
shit.
some fucking some thumb-sized clitorises in my day.
When's the last time? How many have you seen? How many big clits have you seen?
Some
I don't
moose
know.
knuckles.
More than
More
I
than
can count
5?
on one hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you seen? Have you seen one? When's the last time you seen one?
It's been a couple of years since I've seen
Uh,
you know.
That's recent. I've never seen one. I'm not.
No, it's been.
I'm just intrigued. I'm just intrigued.
it's
Much
been
love to the big clip women community.
Oh,
we
no,
love
hey,
you
know,
here
I
on the
don't
Boom
mind the
Boom
big
Show.
It's
clip.
not a bad thing.
No, it could be a little intimidating at first, like especially if
Not a
you're
bad
like a
thing.
tiny penis guy, and bitch pulls out a clip
As
the
we
size of
are.
your penis, you're gonna be kind of like shocked, But I mean, I'm white as fuck, but my dick's bigger than my thumb, But yeah, they're especially when they, it's like
Shorty, it's bigger than the
you
thumb.
You go down on her and she's all like excited, and it's like a little tiny dick, and you're like, well, I don't know if I want to put that in my mouth. It looks like a little tiny dick, And you fucking have another bump and another shot, and you say, fuck it, and you go for it,
Hell yeah. You're a rock star, man.
You fucking,
Rockstar Burt.
Well, I mean, it's a chick. It's not like,
Oh, dude,
It's not like a fucking, a beautiful Korean boy with boobs, Which is fine if they tell you
remember
they're
when I
a
went through
Korean
my
boy
phase
with
of
boobs.
Korean
But if
boys
they,
with
if
boobs.
they are misrepresenting themselves as an actual female, I just don't agree with that because it's wrong.
Pops, can you tell Piff and Bob the story when your eye fell out of your face
Which time?
when you were a kid?
Oh, okay.
That's
yeah.
that's the eyeball. What I want to hear the other time.
Yeah, no.
Tell the first.
You're never gonna hear that.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
jeez.
Oh my god!
He's like,
Yeah,
All right.
you're not
That,
fucking hearing that one.
that one sounds like stabbing.
No, that's it's
hooker
a fuck
motel.
you. It's a fuck you. All right? There's a lot of stories you'll never hear.
I'm glad.
probably
So,
shouldn't,
anyways, we're little kids. I don't know. We're like fucking 7 or something, 9. We got nothing to do. It's fucking Thursday afternoon, and summertime. We find a fucking shopping cart, right? So we're like, all right, cool, man. Let's fucking let's play garbage man and clean up the neighborhood because it's the fucking hood and it's a fucking shithole. There's trash everywhere. So we fucking sharpen up a fucking stick and fucking that doesn't fucking work, and then we fucking bang a fucking nail in and cut it off, and fucking and fucking dude fucking pushing me around. It's like 3 or 4 of us. I'm in the fucking cart and I'm leaning over, stabbing fucking trash and putting it in the cart and shit. And I fell out of the cart. And I fucking landed face first in a pile of glass. And like I said, I'm like 7 or 9. But it's like a clean cut. So it doesn't hurt, right? But it's bleeding like a motherfucker, right? Because anything in the face is just gonna bleed a lot, right? So Rufus, don't fucking eat any of the wires. I love you, honey, but don't chew on nothing, all right? I will have to watch you in your beautiful little snout. So fucking, I land face first in the pile of glass. Right, this eyeball here, the one on the left, the one that's all fucked up. That's a different story. So fucking, it gets cut but it's clean, and the glass is still in there. I don't know, because I'm like, I'm bleeding, and I'm like, I'm fucking
I'm bleeding.
right? And I'm just like, it's coming out of my face, and I just go like this, right? And I fucking cover my, because it's coming out of here. I don't know what's going on, so fucking one of the kids, what's going on? My eye. I don't know what the fuck I said. Let me see what happened. I fucking go like this. My eye goes, fucking drops out into my fucking hand. And I'm like, right?
Like cartoon.
So I'm fucking looking at my eye with the other eye in my fucking hand, right? And I'm like, and it's like here, and I'm like, and I just, fucking, I smashed it back into my fucking face. And I fucking, ran home and fucking, I go in. My fucking mother's not home, of course, because she's fucking working. I mean, somebody's got to fucking feed us. Yeah. So my sister's off doing whatever. So I go to my fucking grandparents, and I'm like, no! And she's like, what? She's in the kitchen doing something, and it scares the shit out of her. And she's this proper little pretended to be British woman who was actually Romanian. And it scares the shit out of her, and she turns around, and she's like, oh, what? She sees blood. And she's like, what, lovey, what happened? And I do the same thing. I fucking, I'm like, oh, and I take my hand down. My eyeball falls out of my fucking head. It's in my hand. She goes, ah. I go, ah. Yeah, I fucking put the eyeball back in. And we get in the fucking Dodge Dart. And we fucking
Dart off.
Yeah, we dart off to the fucking hospital, right? So fucking, yeah. That was pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, I'm sorry to bring those memories
No,
back.
no. It's because fucking, like, they couldn't treat me because it was my grandmother and not my mom, And then fucking, like, my fucking, my grandmother's like, well, it's like, well, she's dead, I remember this, like, just them going back and forth. And she's, well, she's dead. I have custody. I need paperwork. She's like, fuck you, fix my grandson.
Oh my God.
And she's like, she's got a British accent, right?
Yeah.
She was raised in London, right? She's actually born in Romania, but she was raised in London. Thick British accent, and she's like, and she's like, you bloody wankers, and she's this fucking 4'11", baby, like maybe, she's this tiny little, like, just beautiful, gorgeous woman, but tiny and skinny, but like, but angry you would be terrified of, It's like one of them, just like, shit, like her hair was white when she was 35, like just pure white. And she went with it, but it was beautiful. I mean, it was still like, full and thick. It wasn't like that baldy fucking heady old, you know what I mean? You know that fucking hair?
Yeah.
It's like,
Where you
hey,
can still see the
bitch, you
scars.
need a wig.
Yeah.
It's like... oh.
Thinning.
Wait, but no, no, thinning was years ago.
Yeah,
It
okay.
did. But anyways. But yeah, so my fucking eyeball fell out of my head and fucking, and it was fucked up. And, well, no, because I forgot there was a stepfather of the year involved, too. No, there was a stepfather of the year, because I forgot. Well, no, because Nana took me to the hospital when I got home. Fucking
different
stepfather of the year. No, stepfather of the year.
Not an award.
It's not one. I didn't have, like,
he would say
the
stepfather
best
of the year, I would
stepfather
think
ever.
award.
I had a new one every fucking year. Stepfather of the year. So, yeah, just to clarify that. So I forgot about fucking stepfather of the year. So he was fucking home, right? And Karen fucking got Nana. That's what happened. Yeah, it's a long fucking time ago. Right? So, fucking,
Say something?
I come home and fucking.
Oh yeah, this part of the story. Is
Yeah,
funny.
fucking, stepfather of the year's there, and I fucking freak him out, right? And he doesn't know what the fuck to do, so he's just dabbing up fucking blood. He's just like, like there's a pile of fucking, I don't know, paper towels, handkerchiefs,
paper.
Fucking whatever the fuck it was, face cloths, I don't know. Pile of fucking bloody rags on the fucking floor, right? My little sister comes in, right? I'm fucking like 7, so she's like 9, right? And she's like, what the fuck, Like, what's going on? Oh, I'm waiting for your mother to get home. Well, why? Well, because, your brother's fucking bleeding.
Right.
And she's like, well, bring him to the fucking hospital. Well, I can't do that.
Come in.
She's like, you're an idiot, She goes next door, fucking gets my grandmother. Like I said, fucking 4'11", fucking, And she comes over and she's like, you're an idiot, fucking, or whatever. Called him a wanker or some shit like that. And fucking, Then we get into the Dodge Dart and we dart off to the fucking hospital. And my grandmother gets in an argument with the fucking people there. And eventually my mother showed up and they put my eyeball back in my head. But yeah, it was a long day.
How old were you?
Funny story, right,
I don't know,
guys?
7, 9. But my grandmother and I had a
The
long
chances
long
of you
history.
falling into glass, like I thought.
Oh no,
'cause you
pretty
told me-
fucking high back then, bro.
Yeah, you told me that. Like,
Plastic bottles
Pretty
didn't
high.
exist
yeah,
yet.
it was the 70s.
True. I was thinking
Yeah.
about it. I'm like, I thought because you
Gla-
talked
broken
about the
glass
pointy stick
everywhere.
and I thought for sure the pointy stick was getting in your eye, and you're like, no,
Yeah.
I just fell into glass.
No. I fell out of the cot into a
Jeez.
fucking face first into a pile of
The
glass.
chances of falling in
But
broken
my
glass.
grandmother and I had a
Yeah,
long
I was
history
like,
with the
what?
emergency
Everybody's
room
breaking glass.
in Framingham. That was not the first nor the last time that she had been in an argument with the staff there about fucking I don't care and my grandson's broken, fix him. you
Yeah,
know?
I learned recently that one of the guys, like, he's like a family friend. He's a crazy Uncle Leon. he had a nickname for my pops. It was Squirtin' for certain, Hurtin'
No,
Burton.
hurting for certain.
Oh, hurtin'.
Hurting for certain, squirting Burton.
Oh,
Hurting
yeah.
for
Yeah.
certain,
Hurting for certain,
squirting
Squirtin' Burton.
Because chances are I was going to be hurting and squirting blood somewhere, you know, just.
Yo,
Well, he was with Ted and fucking Richard when I fucking snapped my fucking shin.
I did not know
Yikes.
you snapped your shin.
Yeah. So we're out on the fucking bikes, right? I got a
How old are
kickstand.
you?
Not old enough to drink, you know, but
Yes.
yeah, we were
Disclaimer
out fucking
one.
at the bars and shit, but I was with them, so nobody said nothing back in the day. Actually, you know what it was? It was Harold was fucking with us. And Harold.
I don't know Harold.
No, you never met Harold. All right, Harold's fucking fat as a house.
Fat
Really
Harold.
nice guy, but anyways, but Harold was renting an apartment to the fucking manager of Pudgy's. And that just like opened a bunch of fucking doors, you know, whatever. So we had like all these inns at all these fucking strip clubs, or they did. So which meant I did because I was with them, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, fucking 17, you know, maybe 18 years old. And fuck, where are we? Palm Gardens. We're coming out of the fucking Palm Gardens. All right, it's a fucking strip club that don't exist anymore. The last place that it was, I think it was the Fuzzy Grape or some shit like that. But anyways, we're coming out of
Fuzzy, really?
yeah,
The Fuzzy Grape?
yeah, something like that. I don't know. But anyways, when I was there, it was the Palm Gardens, all right? Strip joint, the bars downstairs, and there was apartments above, you know? So, you know,
Okay.
yeah.
I
It's that kind of place, you know?
Yeah.
So fucking, you know, we're in there fucking, you know, and I'm young and I'm with these guys and I don't give two fucks because I'm just like, this is awesome. There's fucking hookers and cocaine everywhere and booze and I get to do all this cool shit. I'm supposed to be in class right now. I love life, you know?
Damn.
So we come out and I go get on a fucking bike, right? And I got a kickstart only bike, right? And I fucking forget to fucking hit the compression release on it and it fucking throws me. And straight drag bars on it. Boom, fucking catches my shin and fucking snaps it like a twig. Oh, yeah. So I'm lying in front of the fucking bar crying like a little bitch. Fucking, my fucking leg. They're all laughing at me. They're all fucking tripping on fucking mushrooms and iron cocaine and fucking, 3 days worth of booze. And they're just like, you fucking dumbass, get on your bike. Come on, let's go. And I'm like, no, I really can't go. And I lift up my leg and it kind of like drops, you know. And fucking Ted was like, "Oh, hey, we gotta get him to the hospital, right?" Yeah.
Fair
So
assessment.
fucking Mungo, you know.
Fair assessment of the situation.
Ted, he's like, "We gotta get him to the hospital, right?" So they fucking, they're like, "Oh, he's really broken, right?" So they fucking put me on the back of his bike. So I'm on the back of Ted's fucking like 72 fucking Harley, whatever the fuck it was, right? You know, and it's loud and fast, and it doesn't have any brakes or handle for shit. And Ted's tripping on mushrooms.
brakes?
Yeah, my dad's just in high school, just like hanging out with a bunch of Vietnam vets.
Nice.
And and we're on the way to the hospital, and he's pissed off at the car in front of him. So he's like riding up on him, going, "Meow!" Like fucking this close to the bumper and backing off. "Yeah, I'll get you, motherfucker." And I'm like, "Dad, you're gonna kill us!" And I already got one leg fucked up. And we did make it to the hospital.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't really.
It wasn't a fun ride to the hospital.
No, I was was it St. V's in Worcester? Yeah, dropped me at St. V's. And when I say drop me at St. V's,
They dropped you.
no, like pulled up to the fucking ER, fucking little ambulance pad, pushed me off the bike and screwed. You
Yeah,
know?
someone will get you.
Oh yeah, and I was like, "Hey, my leg's fucking broke."
Yeah. Oh man.
That sucked.
Yeah. How long were you in a cast for?
Not long enough because I cut it off because it got itchy.
Oh my gosh.
Now I don't know, maybe fucking 2 months, and it was supposed to be like 5. You know?
Shit. That's crazy.
Well, I wrapped it up good afterwards and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Stay
How's your like feeling now, Piff?
Actually,
Still,
my
my
leg
leg's
feels
good.
fine. My knees fucking wreck, but the fucking, I mean, you can feel the bump where it fucking happened, but you know, that's pretty much all that's come out of it, you know. I don't have any fucking pins in it or nothing like that. Fucking,
That's good.
you know. Like, you know, if it's not broke too bad, they can pretty much line it back up and it'll grow back together.
Yo, Dad, have you ever pied your friend in the face?
I have pied many people in the face.
Not.
I was like, what?
Not okay. Not
I've pied Don Brown in the face.
okay. Cool. Don Brown's like my friend's dad. Like my.
He's
Friend from
also like the
hometown.
CEO of a multi-million-dollar medical device company and like one of the smartest people I've
Cool
ever
dude.
met.
He was my little league coach.
Yeah, well, that's how
How's-
we met. We coached the little league together.
Why'd you pie Don Brown in the face?
Because it was funny.
Was it at work?
Isn't that always why you pie
Did you-
people in
yeah,
the face?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's
Oh,
funny?
dude, I filled up this
Like,
dude's.
what is
I
there-
filled up this
is
dude's
there another
office
reason
with
to pie
fucking
someone in the face?
with styrofoam peanuts.
Did
Like I completely filled his office with styrofoam
See, I wanted
peanuts.
to do that to Bob.
Did you just like sneak up on
Do
him
that
with
to
the
you,
pie?
man.
No, I was waiting for him in his office, and when he fucking walked through the door, I smashed him in the face with a pie. But that was not as good as the fucking peanuts, dude.
The
right?
peanuts.
You'd be
Oh, yeah,
surprised
so,
how
like,
many people you break their
no,
nose
like
on
I fucking
pieing.
took the ceiling panels out, right, and I just fucking was just like dumping fucking bags and bags. I saved them up for like fucking almost a year to get enough to
dude.
fill the office.
Imagine if the soul did that to like your bathroom or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Soul and
closet.
patience.
So,
No,
so
it was
pranks
dude,
are very
it's an
not
office
well
the
thought
size
out.
of this fucking room, you know, and a little bigger,
Yeah.
you know, and much higher ceiling. And yeah, like he was fucking on an
I'm
Asian,
sure, like, months
Asian trip
later,
for
he
like
was
he
fine.
was gone for like fucking 2 or 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
But even better than that, I fucking stole his chair. He had this like amazing fucking office chair. It was like a fucking $10,000 office chair. It gave you everything but a blowjob. And so I hijacked his chair and I put a fucking toilet in its place and filled the fucking office up with peanuts.
So then when he got all the peanuts out, it was a
Then he
toilet.
goes to go sit in his chair and there's a fucking toilet there.
That's a good prank.
Yeah, I liked it, you know.
That's a good prank.
That's a
You-
lot.
Don was fine with it too, but fucking,
yeah, he
you
was
know,
a fun guy.
yeah, the other board members didn't seem to find the humor in it. You know, they fucking bunch of cunts.
Yeah, they were definitely trying to get you fired all the time, huh?
No,
No?
it wasn't that. They
Not
were
all
just
the time?
stiffs. No,
Oh.
no, it was just a little stiff.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
They were, you know, corporate stiffs. You know, they're not like
Oh.
fucking regular people. You know,
Do you know where Piffy works at?
I don't know,
Dicks.
Dick.
Dicks. Sporting goods.
Oh, I'm like, you work at Dick?
Yeah.
I'm like, the fuck?
Well,
Yeah,
come
look at
here.
this.
Show me what you got.
Hey, do you get a discount on fucking ammunition purchases?
We don't have ammunition.
First thing that Sam asked earlier
Yeah,
was that
I mean,
exact.
fuck you.
That's
fucking-
actually the most common asked question
Yeah,
at Dicks. It's like,
no
yeah,
doubt,
do
no
you-
doubt, man. You know?
They're like, you guys have
Well, they
ammunition
don't
here? I
fucking.
can't
So
find
first
it.
of all, they don't fucking have any right now. Nobody does.
No,
Right? So
no.
So hey, anybody's looking for ammunition, don't come to me because I'm keeping mine. Fuck you.
And if anybody
And,
wants weights, don't come to Dicks. We don't have any.
They're out.
They don't have
They're
guns.
out.
They don't have
We
fucking
have
bullets.
we have this. You know how like we have the
We
golf
got
side.
kayaks.
You know how we have the golf side, and you can like go in and try like golf clubs with the swing tracks and shit like
Excuse me,
that.
I burped away from the mic.
We have one of those in the archery, like an archery
Yeah,
range.
I
or
was gonna
whatever.
say y'all got an archery room, man.
Yeah.
Which is fucking super
But
cool.
our archery room is filled with shit.
Oh well,
You
so
guys
if
don't
I
use
go in
it?
there, I want to use your
No,
archery
we can't
room.
use
Like,
it.
I
What are we
can't
gonna use it for? We don't have no bows.
Well, you know
or
why?
no
Because
arrows.
y'all don't fucking you don't sell fucking hunting shit, man.
No,
You're
no,
like,
no. Smithfield did for a while.
Like Dick's has become a ball sports fucking
Right.
store.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
just
I mean-
Yeah.
well,
I
no.
mean, which is fine.
We
you know?
sell golf. Like golf is like the highest thing that
Well,
we
that's a
sell.
ball sport,
That's when we
man.
make everything.
That's a ball sport.
Oh
It's a ball.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's a ball.
Yeah.
You know, you take a stick and you smash this little ball and follow it.
Yeah,
My
that's the thing that we
grandfather's
sell the most
description of
of.
golf,
There's
I think
cooler
it's the
sticks,
best
though.
description of golf I ever fucking heard in my life.
You say your grandpa?
Yeah, Papa.
Okay,
Papa
yeah.
Beard, right? So my grandfather, his great-grandfather, who he knew very, very well, he says, you know, I says, Pop, what do you think of golf? He says, he looks at me square in the eye. He was older at this point, you know, like much more salty and free with his language. And he says, it's the best way to fuck up a perfectly good walk.
Yeah. I mean,
It's like, why do I want to chase a fucking ball around? I just want to go
I
for a
wanna play
walk.
golf sometime. I want to.
Well, I mean, I like
I played it.
smashing
I
balls,
wanna
you
play
know.
I played it.
I like, you
It's
know,
alright.
but, you know, fucking
Ian
chasing
plays
the
golf
ball
on
around because
power.
I
It's-
suck
it's-
at it.
I think that once I get to a certain point in life where I can't play the other sports that I like to play, maybe I will switch to golf because I'm just that competitive. Like I turn anything into it.
I'm down to play some.
Well,
we
get you into
dress
hunting,
nice,
and
we
you ain't gonna
drinking
care
some-
no fucks
some
about
whiskey.
ball
Yo,
sports.
Well, I'm just saying, like after I
Yeah.
can't do hunting too, like you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
in
Like
the
you could do
spring.
golf for whenever.
Yeah, all right, so let me tell you what, man. You know, we just buried my friend Earl. All right, now my friend Earl was fucking, was he 87?
Listen.
87, 89.
Fuck what you
Alright.
said. We doing this
Earl-
shit for Earl, dog.
Earl, I tell you what, man. Earl till his fuck he fucking hunted, all right, until dude, like there was not a season he missed.
Why can't we do both?
No, you can't do both. I'm just saying. Like Earl never liked ball sports. So like, do you ever listen to what the fuck?
Yeah, but I
Shout
like
out-
all-
R.I.P. Earl and everything.
I like all sports. That's why I want to get into hunting
But we-
too. Like
Yeah, no, I get you,
We just
man.
want
I
to try
get you.
golf. You're like, nah, Earl.
I'm like, fuck
Earl
golf.
did not play golf.
No.
I tried
Earl
golf.
only hunted.
So-
He did.
So
he
the-
hunted in
Ah!
French, man.
The
I
reason-
moved and I sat on my testicles.
Yo, I'm-
Wow, Earl.
I'm not very good at golf because I played hockey and I played lacrosse and the swings are way
So
different.
you're
fuck's
fucking
this
Happy
fishing?
Gilmore out there.
Yeah, I'm way back. I don't got the touch for it.
So you played stickball,
Yeah, I mean, I played basketball and little football, little soccer ball, little
lacrosse.
everything.
How come I keep on hearing about how lacrosse is going to
You
be
just
the
put it
next
on the
great
desk
big
right there.
sport?
Yo, look,
Like for the
look
last.
look what I got on my hoodie.
No,
bro.
no, no.
The
I
last
get you,
20
man. And I've
years.
watched lacrosse,
The
and
last
you know,
20 years, they've
Bro,
been-
I'll tell you
to me,
why.
it's field
Let me tell you why.
hockey,
You asked
know?
the question. I'll tell you why. Because it's the original sport. Did you know
Well,
that?
it's the original
It's
American
the original
sport.
North American sport.
No, it is. No,
Yeah,
I get
And
that.
that's what I'm saying. And it's the
And it was stolen by the whites.
no doubt.
But
It
it's
really
just
was.
not that
But honestly,
entertaining.
it's not just the whites. It's more like the elites. So like it wasn't just anybody
white
that was
elites.
white could play lacrosse. No, you had to be rich and white to play lacrosse. So like
That's
it was
true.
way
That's
different.
true.
It's not like it's more about
Highlight, I
classism
find
than,
much
Yo,
more
I've
than
met
entertaining.
some
Huh?
douchey
Highlight, I
wax
find much more
players in
entertaining.
my
I can't hear
day.
you because I could hear everybody.
Highlight.
Yo, you
Highlight?
this-
Oh, highlight! I would
Highlight.
never play because that
That's
shit.
shit.
Yo, they throw them shits dumb fast. You could die in
I
highlight.
know.
You could straight
I
up
love
die
that
in
shit.
highlight.
That's why I love it. It's
Yo,
fucking
cricket too.
great.
Highlight.
Cricket. What highlight? It's like
Highlight?
lacrosse, but like you ever
But with
seen?
a scoopy stick.
Yeah.
Oh,
You ever
oh.
seen those Scoopy shits that we played
That
with in
like-
gym,
that-
and they
And it's
play with
like
a real light
hard-
ball?
It's like a hard rubber ball
Yeah.
going at like
The
120
real
miles an hour.
highlight is with like the hard. It's like a
So it's a
rock.
hard- yeah,
it's like a
it's-
rock,
Right.
bro. And they
it's like a
toss
hockey
that
pu-
shit.
It's like a round hockey puck.
Yeah.
Like a spherical hockey
and they
puck.
fucking whip that shit. Like I'm
Yeah.
talking like over 100 miles an hour, and they're passing it,
Right.
bro.
and
this shit
and
is
that's a game you
dangerous.
can bet on right there.
Yeah, that
And
shit.
you can bet on if somebody gets fucked
That's
up.
some gladiator shit.
Yeah.
That shit
That
goes
is-
along
Oh,
with
and
water polo.
their helmets are a joke.
You
too.
ever seen water polo?
Yeah.
Do you ever seen the original water polo?
No, but I like
They
fucking
used to
horse
drown
polo.
motherfuckers.
I like
was gonna
horse
say,
polo.
it just looks like
that shit's
drowned.
that shit's
Drowned.
fucking
Water
nasty,
polo.
bro.
So it used to be
Drowned.
No,
like,
like the rich white people polo on the
Yeah,
horses.
yeah.
Dude, like done right. Like you get to fuck motherfuckers
But
up,
I'm saying,
man. You
in
can
water
smash
polo,
them. Like no, you can hit
they used to
motherfuckers
take
with
the
that
goalies,
stick.
the goalies that are in the water now, right? They stay in front of nets.
Yeah.
Before it used to be like rugby, where you had to touch it down outside of the pool.
Okay.
So the goalie was up out of the pool.
Kicking motherfuckers in the
Yeah,
face.
kicking bitches out the back into the pool,
All right.
bro.
I'm
And then when
down.
when you're swimming, they used to because you got to be a big
I think
motherfucker
we
to
should
tread
have
water.
like a no rules sports league, like a no
these guys
ref,
are like
like a
6'5".
no ref league. You know, just
Yo, tell Piff your idea on the steroids.
oh yeah, we should have a steroid league.
No,
Yes,
no.
yes. I mean, it would be
explain-
so
Literally, I
great.
explained to him why.
No, I
like,
know
we should-
why, but I'm just
No.
talking for pure entertainment
listen,
value.
listen,
I understand it's
there's
bad
only-
for America, it's bad for youth,
Listen,
it's
there
bad
are
for
only
everything.
a few.
But I would
We
get
do-
so much
Bro,
entertainment.
there are only a
I know, but
few
you think
people.
about it.
There are only a few thousand people in the world that can play professional sports ever, right?
Right.
And there's only like I don't
So
know,
let's let all
1%
these
of them
other
could
idiots
actually
try,
handle
they're gonna put all
steroids
this
in
shit
their body.
And I can watch a
Like,
motherfucker
at an actual
literally,
level.
Like take a
How much
swing.
more
I wanna watch a
entertaining does it
motherfucker
need to
take a
be?
swing at
Think
a
about how
ball.
many people
We do
been-
have steroids
Oh,
leagues.
and
It's
like
called
Baseball.
every
Watch
sports
his
league.
arms
Yeah,
come out of the
baseball.
socket.
It's called
We
every
have,
sports.
we
I
have
wanna-
that league. It's called
It's called the UFC.
The WWE.
No, they started testing again.
Yeah, I
bro.
know.
Hey, I was
but
around
for a
Barry
while,
Bonds
it
and
was
all
the
that. I
UFC.
remember that.
I'm just saying, like, there's not steroids that can't last in people's body. Like, they deteriorate people's
Oh,
soul.
dude, it
in
will
people's
kill you.
bodies.
It will make your liver fall out your ass.
Nobody's gonna pay for
No,
somebody
but
that's
what I'm
body's
saying
gonna
is,
just
hey,
deteriorate.
if these motherfuckers are willing to let their liver fall out of their ass and live until they're like, 42, all right, but have a great little life, there for that little short blink of time,
And they
I
just
get to
beat their
watch-
wives
And then they have
they're not
offspring
allowed
with
to
3
beat their
arms.
wives,
and
right?
just
They're
well,
not
yeah,
allowed
well,
to beat their
it's
wives.
gonna
We're not having that
happen.
conversation. It's a different conversation. I'm talking entertainment value.
Think about the guys
Well,
that.
that's the
It's all
repercussion of your
entertainment value.
entertainment value.
Think about the guys
Well,
that
what is the
fail
true
to get
value
into that.
of entertainment?
Society.
Just think,
Yo.
think about
Let's
all
go
the
to Fight
guys.
Club.
Think about all the guys that
They
train
go to
their
Fight
whole
Club.
life to get into that league and don't make it.
They can go
and
into
they're
Fight
just
Club.
fucked up with steroids in their body.
All right, so look at all
There's
the
gonna be
motherfuckers that
thousands
do
of
that. Look
people
at
that are just
look at all the
steroided
motherfuckers
up.
that do that now with the NFL and the NHL and the fucking ABC and
So
the
you're talking
WWB.
about giving
The
those
ABC.
guys a chance.
Whatever, man. No, I want to see motherfuckers like really like so jacked up and so fucking huge. And
I mean,
so
you're allowed to
ridiculous.
be
Like
seen-
powerlifters?
You're allowed
You
to-
want to see like
you're allowed to
I
powerlifters?
wanna
take
see
steroids
powerlifters,
if you lift
like,
weights.
leave their hands on the bar and rip them out. You know.
Bro,
You
I
love
saw
I want to
this.
see them lift up shit.
I saw
and
this
see
guy
their
get
shins break.
crushed. I saw this guy get crushed by a bar the other day.
Oh, I've seen some crazy shit, but no, I want to see a dude lift something up, and his upper body is like so strong. Yeah, he's got this, but then his shins snap like
I've
fucking
seen that
twigs.
too.
Kunk.
I've seen that
NBA.
too.
And now he's on his knees. You know,
you mean
just
Paul
fucking
George?
howling like a werewolf.
Damn,
I find entertainment in that shit. I'm sorry.
Dad, I think you have a obsession with big burly man.
I do like big burly men.
Yeah.
I don't think the
Yeah.
steroid league would be healthy for America.
No. America's already fucked as it is. So
We're sailing men, we're all of us, and none of us are sissies. We sleep in separate beds.
Hey, stop
at night
singing,
and
we're gonna get
blow each other
copyrighted.
kisses. No, we're not. It's fucking Monty Python. They don't give two fucks.
dude, this is gonna be on YouTube. They really care about that shit. You never know.
No, you can.
Yeah,
you
no.
can cover somebody's song.
Monty
Oh,
Python
yeah,
don't give two fucks. It's BBC, bro.
You can
Yeah.
cover. You can cover.
It's
any
all
song
open
you want in the
fucking
world.
format shit.
Dad, do you know what else BBC stands for?
Dimsdale.
Bang bong.
Doug Dimmadome.
Bang-
Honor
Bang
of
Bong
Dimsdale
Club.
Dimmadome? What?
Are you
Dum,
sure?
dum, dum.
Because in all the porn sites, that's not what it stands for.
Oh, what's porn again?
Yeah.
So that's when Rufus is eating herself out, and you watch and find it exciting.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is the second time I've heard a conversation about dogs and
Oh.
sex in the same.
Oh, happy peanut butter
Today.
time.
Yeah. well,
Yeah, happy peanut butter
This is
time.
the second puppy sex conversation we heard today. So
Yeah,
Second, what was the first one?
the
So,
first one was Puppy Girl.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we heard
Oh,
about
that-
I'm
that
out of
wasn't
beer.
on the-
I'm
that wasn't
out
on
of
the pod.
beer,
No.
I'll be back.
It was
All right,
not.
so all right. Could you get me a soda pop? Okay.
It's suppository.
Yeah, but that was the Burt Takeover Part 1.
Yeah.
In-
Bird takeover. It's an absolute invasion.
Yeah, that's kind of what I expected it to be.
Yes. And
Burt Comfort.
oh my God. This is a new game. Oh, dude, Bird is taking us places. I like it.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know where it's gonna end, but it starts off explosively. All right.
Dude. He came a lot earlier than I expected.
Yes,
See?
me too.
Hey, can I switch seats? I'm blind now because of this light.
Oh, sit in my seat.
Oh my God.
Sit in my seat, bro.
This
Yo,
is
take
fun.
my headphones.
Oh my God, the okie doke rope a dope.
Yeah.
Yo, I've been thinking about
What you been thinking about?
when it's so funny because it was so long ago before he went on a rant, but when someone gave him that nickname, I was like, man, when do people start giving nicknames? Like, and what, like, there's a time where you're like looking to give somebody a nickname. You know what I mean? There's a point in your life.
Who?
He was hurting for
Yeah.
certain Burton
Yeah.
Squirtin.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I was just thinking about how people get their nicknames. Is like my dad also has a wild way on how he got his nickname. I'm sure Piff.
Gibbs.
Well,
How
let
many-
me tell
how
you
many-
something.
Do you have any
Hold
old
up.
nicknames that you have?
Hold up. Before we get on to Piff, his other nickname is Wild Card. Like, that's his nickname.
Oh man.
Oh.
Wild Card.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
You see that?
Why would you say that?
I have no
That's
idea.
Yeah,
that's
what
an
do you think?
uncharacteristic nickname.
Did I have any nicknames? I had one nickname, but it was like just like a neighborhood shit because I was playing basketball. The Superman.
Superman.
Yeah, I just fly all over the place
Yeah,
when I play ball and shit like that.
Did you ever give yourself it? Did you ever nickname yourself?
I mean, I nicknamed myself Jessy Piff, but
yeah,
then
but
it kind of just
that's
stuck.
a branding thing.
That kind of just stuck. Like,
exactly.
other
Piffy.
than
Oh,
that-
trust me, a name that
Oh,
stuck.
thank you.
Nah, I was too busy trying to tell people my name was Jesse. Like,
Yeah.
that kind of always just stuck
Why
with
the
people.
fuck
And
you
now,
gotta be
How many
Jesse?
times?
And
did
now every-
people say-
nah.
Jenny would be Jesse's girl, bro.
no, I said
How many
I was
times
trying to
did
tell
that
people my
exact
name
comment
was
happen to you?
Jesse.
Why?
Because that's his name.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, Piff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Piffy.
no shit.
Yeah.
How many times has that exact conversation happened?
So many times.
Where you
Everybody
say
thinks
Jesse
my name
and
is
they go like
Piff.
Jesse's girl. Like,
Yeah.
I swear.
I have a
feel like-
song coming out called that I sampled Jesse's.
I know. You've told me about that.
Oh, nice, man. We used to do a cadence for Jesse's girl, bro.
Yeah, man. Jesse's girl. Actually, Jesse's girl is one of the newer ones. Before, well, every girlfriend I've ever had always says that shit. But
Yeah.
also, what's it called? Jesse James. That comes up a lot. People see me and they're like, oh, like the cowboy.
Oh, okay. What?
Yeah,
dude.
because you definitely look like an angry fucking Confederate.
Yo.
Nah,
cracker.
it's just like no,
It's
the
just like
cowboy.
a name.
Well, Jesse
thing.
James
Yeah.
was a Confederate, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just saying everybody says Jesse and they're like, oh, like Jesse James, and I'm like, yeah,
That's-
sure.
Yeah, look at me. Look
Yeah,
at me,
sure.
angry cracker. I'm such an angry cracker.
Trust me, I get it. I mean, we have one and two. We have like 1, 2, 3 basic names right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basic. I don't know.
Sam, Bob,
I haven't
and
met a lot of
Jesse.
Jessies.
Sam, yeah.
And
but
Bert.
like,
I've
like you
met a
said,
lot of
like the
Jessies,
Jesse
but
name
they
is.
all-
Everybody else says I haven't
been
met a lot of
girls.
Jessies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
I met
Jessicas go by
Jessica. I
Jesse.
dated a Jessica once. That was weird. I stopped it. I was like,
Whoa.
nah.
I
that's
always
not fun.
wanted to.
Did
Did
hook-
you
you
had a
did you
nanny
do it
named
just for the
Jessica.
novelty?
It
I
was
did.
Kinda?
It was
Yeah.
in middle school, so I don't know if
So
that really
definitely-
counts.
Oh
just
no,
because
no!
of
I
the
got a story
novelty.
for you guys, man. I got a story for you guys, man. This
Oh,
brought this
I'm
back.
shit.
Oh yeah,
I
be
don't
scared,
know.
buddy.
He just
It's
brought
no,
up
it's a
like
good
my
story. You'll
old.
be proud, Sam. You'll be proud.
We'll see.
Everybody, do you see the fear in our?
Well, but before you say that,
Alright, so,
I,
the podcast is
I
brought
always
to you
wanted
by-
to hook up with a girl named Samantha just so I could say I fucked myself.
Oh, nice. All right, there you go. So I banged a chick named Berta once, so that's I guess the same thing.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Sammy, he's fucking little tiny, and he's at the Christian preschool because that's where we're sending the kids.
Yep, I
'cause
went
we
to
live
a
in the hood.
Christian preschool.
All right, and
Wow,
I didn't like,
that's where I
that's
first
where I
learned the
went
scripture.
to school, and I didn't like them schools, and they were terrible, and that's why I moved to fucking Hopkinton because get out of the hood. But anyways, we're still going there, right? I go to pick Sammy up from fucking school, and he's I think about 5 at this point. How old were you when we moved to Hopkinton? It was 99, so.
Yeah, it was 5.
So it was like, you were like 4 or 5. It was right before we moved to Hopkins.
Yeah, 4. 4 years old.
And it's all these fucking, like, super cute fucking, 20-teen-ish fucking, girls working there, right? And, like, I go to pick the fucking boy up, right? And he's like, oh, I gotta give everybody hugs. And he goes and he fucking finds the chick with the biggest fucking tits, stuffs his fucking head right between them, grabs a fucking handful, and just nuzzles in, looks at me and smiles.
Yeah,
and
let's
I'm
give
like,
her a hug.
and I'm like, my boy. And I'm like,
Let's
and
just
I'm
give
like,
her a
and I'm
hug.
trying not to like be excited
This is
about
Sammy
this. and be
Bang
like,
Bong
yeah.
in the making.
You
bro.
know, 'cause he's just
Sammy Bang Bong has
he's
always
just-
been about
he's like,
boobs and butts.
he's just
Let
like,
it be known.
give me them boobies, And I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna let him like do his thing.
It is.
I'm like, fuck him because he can get away with it, and he knows I can't, or maybe he can't, but he's just, like pushing his little envelope. But I'm like, I'm gonna let him push his little envelope because they're letting him play with their boobies. I like watching. It's cool.
Man,
That's fair.
I think about
What do you think about Bob?
like.
What are you thinking
Daycare?
about?
Do you have any
the
daycare
old,
memories,
like,
Bob?
Remember when like elementary school life was just like
Bob,
your
yo,
every day?
I'm gonna keep
Your
listening to
every
you.
day.
No.
I'm gonna turn the lights on. No more podcasts in the dark.
Okay,
I know how you feel now, Piffy.
that's fine.
Oh,
Blinding, right?
We could.
My head does not hurt anymore.
Part 2 could be
No,
bringing things
there's
to
no
light.
part 2. Just
Whoa.
keep talking.
Okay,
I'm
this
turning the
is
lights
it.
on right now.
I'm telling you, this is.
Whoa, I'm scared.
It's just like
Say-
You
now
sit
I'm
there and
scared.
tell me that you're not blind. Tell me your head doesn't hurt after you sit there.
I just don't want to.
See the headphones are?
Yeah.
sit.
Okay.
That's where you're gonna sit.
I
Oh, he turned the light off. Doesn't matter now.
Yeah, because now the halo lights off.
Yeah.
So,
Because
I'm
that thing
telling
is
you.
brutal.
so let's
Bro.
complaining.
Bro, I
were you
sat there
thinking
for a
about? What were
while
you
before I
saying?
was like, yo, my
You
my
said you
eyes
was
are
thinking
hurting.
about something.
I was thinking about how elementary school was you're just every day. Like, do you remember what you did?
I don't
in
know about elementary school. Maybe like high school and
Yeah,
middle
I
school.
went
I
to
remember. I remember shit.
I can't
Elementary
remember,
school?
like
I went to 3 of them.
Like,
so-
whole like classrooms, like teachers and shit. Like,
nope.
you
I
don't
remember
have
my
that deep
first
I don't
grade
remember none of those
teacher
fuckers.
was Mrs. Nurse.
I can
And I
all
remember
my
the
teachers'
door
I don't
to
remember none of
the,
those
to the
fuckers.
classroom
Dude,
was
I
a
s-
fucking Swiss cheese
Bro.
door. It was like portal.
I was
fucking
I was
windows.
Rudy Tom Vucci Tom what was it Tom Johnny, the dude that died. Survive in advance in school. That's all it was about, bro. I don't remember none
Get
of
to
them
the
shit.
next grade.
Yep.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, I was just trying to stay above water, so I wasn't on academic
I was trying to
probation,
crack jokes, bro.
so I could play sports.
Every chance I could.
And then
Ooh.
I was
nothing
out of
like
that
it.
bitch.
I was on fucking Adderall to like 5th grade.
I should
We
have been
didn't
on
even
Adderall.
have Adderall
So-
when I was a kid.
So I was in the situation where it was
They
like
gave a, they're giving.
Dude,
So-
I used to be on Adderall.
I was in
I
a
think it's
situation where they
crazy.
stopped
That's
giving
crazy.
kids
They gave
speed,
everybody drugs.
and they were like, "Yo, we
That's
need to
too
stop giving
young.
kids drugs." And then your generation came around, they were like, "Maybe we should give them Adderall," and they
Well,
started
yeah, but that's
flooding you
fucking-
guys with Adderall.
I think
Yeah,
it was
but
in,
that's
like-
still
like
fucking
3rd to
speed,
5th
bro.
grade.
It's
Right, it
fucking-
was just a
it-
tweak.
Some
it's
wild
fucking-
shit.
It's still in.
So that's why I was like, we were the generation where they were like, "Don't give them shit, just beat them,
Yeah.
just beat them."
No, man.
Like-
no.
Just beat the hey.
I was born in the 80s.
Yes.
They gave me
I was born in the 60s,
them.
bro.
I know. My dad was born in the 50s.
Right. My dad was born in the 40s. No,
Right.
in the 30s.
Remember the little pills.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
And I didn't like them. I
Well,
didn't like it.
late,
Well, you
I didn't
didn't
like
have
the
a
way-
dad.
I did.
I'm just saying that
Everybody has
generation-
a fucking dad.
that generation
I just
of,
didn't
like-
fucking know the motherfucker. You know?
All of my friends, like my older friends, like
Hey,
when
man,
we were
he's
getting in
still a
trouble,
fucking veteran
it
and
wasn't
he
like,
still did
oh,
good
feed this
things,
kid
you know?
meds because they
Yeah, I
stopped
mean,
giving
you know,
kids meds.
I didn't know him, but doesn't mean he wasn't a good man. You know?
Nah, everybody has their own way of parenting. You know, it works or it doesn't. You know.
Oh, hey, you know,
Everybody
I
gotta
know
do their
that my method was completely experimental because you know, kids don't come with a manual.
Right. I feel like they all
You
are.
know,
You
I know
know?
I made a lot of mistakes, but you know, I
Yeah,
know
I mean,
I
look
know
at this
overall I did
motherfucker.
well because you know my kids are sane. You know, I mean, they're productive
Yeah, they're
members. of-
recording
they're-
themselves doing drugs.
I would tell you.
Whoa,
I would tell you.
Hey, bro,
I would
they're
tell you
productive
this.
members of
If
society. They're not fucking bums out on the street. Right? I've never fucking found one of my kids fucking knocked out with a fucking needle in their arm. You know, it's like you know, like I win. All right,
Do, do,
you
do,
know,
do,
I
do,
win.
do.
Like,
I'll
hey,
tell you one thing. If I wouldn't be his friend if he was like that, so
Yeah, definitely.
kudos to you. You know what I mean?
You know, it's like, hey, you know, I like having him here.
He's
I
the
like
right
having
amount
him
of
with me.
crazy.
I enjoy
De
like,
verdad,
you know,
right.
like him. He's a good kid. I like spending time with him. You know.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's all right.
you know, when my
He's only as good
We
as
know
his
you
friends.
said that,
though.
when
Well,
my
I mean, no, I mean, he's my kid. If he sucked, I'd tell him.
I
you
will
know?
say,
No, I'd be like, no, you need to fucking you need to change direction because this is not the way. You know, and like I mean, he'll tell you, man. It's like, you know, I mean, like I'm not always on that point, but like, you know, I've had that conversation with fucking nieces and nephews. It's like, you know, hey, you fucked up. You need to change. You know, like they might listen, they might not. You know, but I'm still gonna tell you fucked up. You know.
It's a fair balance between trial and error and like trying to like figure it out by yourself and trying to like listen to your parents and shit
Well,
like that.
that's the thing. I mean, I'm gonna give like everybody an opportunity to fail and to succeed on their own, you know. But like, if I just see you like drowning, like always,
As a
you
fu-
know,
like
you're always like, you know, you're always right
for
there.
me, it's like I always feel like it's hard to be like you
Sorry.
don't want your
sorry, I've
kids.
been sorry, I've been moving the camera all episode, viewers.
It's like it's hard to not want to give your kid everything and still want them to grow up like with the same morals that you grew up with. You know what I mean?
And the
Like
balance is
it's tough.
so hard.
it's tough because like you
Oh,
just want to
yeah,
give
two
them
dads.
everything.
We have dad talk right
Yeah.
now.
Dad it up.
Oh
Dude,
shit.
Nah, dead ass though. Like
Yo,
no,
yeah,
no,
yo,
like
for real. I'm not
like,
hating
I
on it,
understand
man.
exactly
I
We
what
love
you're
it.
saying.
I love
we
it.
just don't
Yeah,
have it
I
in
know
us.
I
We're
give
just
my-
like,
I
oh
know I
shit,
give
this is
my
really
kids
happening.
more than what I had. I don't think I gave him too much, but I still don't think I gave him enough either.
Right. You don't want to
You
be
know,
like,
no matter
oh,
how
you should
much give your
have,
kid,
you should have all of this. Don't do that. I want to, you know what I mean? You want to
wanna
be
give
like
him
that.
everything,
But
but
at
you
the
also
same
want him
time-
to understand the value of
Like, you go get a job, bro.
well,
like,
the value of a dollar, the value of well, I think I instilled that pretty well in both of
Yeah.
them. You know,
I was thinking the value of a
excuse
wet
me.
market.
My daughter, I instilled a little bit too much because she like don't know how to enjoy herself enough. You know.
Dude, she got a part. Yo, what? Be careful of. Just don't roll.
Yeah, no, I ain't rolling.
All right.
Yeah, Sissy, I love you, baby girl, but you wound too
Yeah,
tight.
go on
Listen up.
vacation.
You know,
I'm telling you.
Take some mushrooms or something. You know.
Yo, a
Microdose.
little microdose. Yeah. Hello.
I have-
take mushrooms again.
Well, I love mushrooms, right?
I would never take
Would
mushrooms
you do acid again?
Maybe. Possibly.
Well, wait,
way,
wait.
there's a way better chance of me doing acid than me doing mushrooms. I'll tell you that one.
I like
There is
mushrooms better.
zero
Dang,
chance.
if the
I'll
last
do
it was so-
mushrooms again.
Was the last time you did acid was with me?
I would like a
Word.
mushroom and peanut butter sandwich.
You want one right now?
No.
Okay.
No,
I
I'm
was like,
thinking-
I don't want
Okay,
mushroom
so
peanut butter.
everybody
sandwich
told
right
me
now.
that
I'm
that was the
thinking-
way to
I'm
go
thinking about being on my
when you
cheat
have
stand in the morning.
mushrooms.
I can't be
And
tripping
I
tonight.
did
yeah.
that. They were like, "Oh, if you just put the mushrooms in a peanut butter sandwich, you won't taste it." But I was like, "All right, cool." I
They
tried
lying.
that shit. Lied as a motherfucker, bro.
Oh,
it just
they
tastes
lying.
like peanut butter and motherfucking
Mother-
dry.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
one thing about
mushrooms.
So
that I
if you
hated was the
hydrate them
taste.
motherfuckers and make a tea out of it, hey, just,
Nah, I would-
shit anyway,
I know.
bro. That's a bitch.
no. What you have to do with your mushrooms, if like you're having trouble eating them dry, you need to hydrate them motherfuckers and make tea with it, and then you drink the tea.
Just pop them in your mouth and drink some orange
how
juice.
I've
and be
been
No,
straight.
there.
no. Well, like for
I drank
real.
mushroom tea
You don't
once.
have to fucking like ingest.
Or
really
dissolve-
bad.
Dissolve it in lemon
Oh no, it
juice.
tastes like shit. It still
Just
tastes
take it
like
as
shit.
a shot.
I
But
would
it's
not
easier to fucking
recommend.
knock down.
Yeah.
You know.
Yo, dad. Oh, and
Oh,
we didn't tell this on the
No.
You don't want it?
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yo, dad.
Yeah,
Dad,
it's
you want to
homemade
hear
root
about
tea. It's good shit.
the last time ever Bob did mushrooms?
Yes.
Well, Bob, it is your time to take the floor.
Okay. So
We're listening, Bob.
I did take, like you said, took mushroom tea because I hated taking it. It was one day, I like was going through some shit. My buddy hit me up and was like, "Yo, let's take some mushrooms." And I was like at a low point in my life. Wasn't really.
Bert's already losing it.
Happy when
Yeah, exactly.
You have
exactly.
no-
exactly.
you
I'm
have no
depressed.
Thank
I'm
you.
fucking
Thank
I
you.
had,
Going
so
away.
I had,
Thank you.
I had taken
That's
mushrooms
why I don't
before.
take mushrooms, bro. That's why. Because,
you
like,
just gotta be
bro,
the right
I'm not
place.
there.
So you know
I'm
where
not
this is
there in
going.
my life.
Hey,
I'm not there, bro.
If you're
You
not
gotta
happy,
be there when
It's
you
been-
take it.
I've been there. I've been
So,
low and taking
disclaimer.
mushrooms. I've
No, it's
seen
a
that.
bad
That's
idea.
a bad
yeah,
trip.
that's a bad-
how you
That's a
end up
bad trip.
So
bro.
it was a split second.
in a tree in the forest.
Bro.
You don't know where the fuck
Dog.
you are.
Dad, just
Dog.
wait. Just
Dog.
wait. You're
And
right.
And you're cuddled up with a raccoon, and you're like, how
Facts.
the fuck
Yeah.
did I get here?
Facts, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Don't take any drug being
Yeah,
being down,
so-
bro. Honestly,
And
like
never
them
take it,
shits will
like,
fuck
like,
you up.
at that point in my life, I
don't
took it
take-
I'm
like.
sorry, go ahead.
So I took it like a split second, like I would smoke weed. Like I only had taken mushrooms a few times. I had great experiences both times, but I planned out both those times.
Yeah.
Like I thought about it. I was like, all right, I'm in a good place.
This was a bit
This
spontaneous.
was this was 100% spontaneous.
Mhm.
I would never do drugs with this person otherwise, like that.
Okay.
on the rail.
Okay.
So like
So
it
we-
was, like
two
I would
check
never
marks
I
to
would
a
never
bad
do
trip.
drugs like exactly. So I don't like that's
So
how
wait.
that's how random this was.
We're
at
almost
the
down
time.
the checklist.
Wait.
Yeah. But they were a good friend. But
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
clarify.
but
at the
still.
time-
Let me clarify. Is this somebody sketchy as fuck?
No. They were good. They were good.
Were they
ended
also
up being
tripping
fun.
with you?
Yes.
So there was no one to
I'm
catch
not gonna
y'all?
get everybody that's involved.
Y'all didn't have a
involved.
scout?
There was we had people there
Yeah, you
that
don't
were
have to
supposed
say
to take
names.
care of us. They just got high and then we took mushrooms. So this is how it starts.
So you had like
this
a
is how it starts
seat
spinning. So I don't have my kid on me. I'm a diabetic. So and when the mushrooms start to kick in,
Number
like
3.
your heart starts racing, you start sweating,
Yeah.
which are indications that you have a low blood sugar. So I'm like kind of tripping out off that, and then but like I'm just in the bathroom just tripping out about that, like just talking to my friends. I'm fine.
We have
Honestly, bro, like
Orange juice, by the way.
Yeah, orange juice makes
So
your trip
anyways,
way better. But
They gave me orange juice.
but it also intensifies it.
But
bro.
you were
like,
tripping,
you know,
man.
you know,
You trip more.
tea is a more intense trip. You know that, right? It hits you faster. So all of a sudden, like, I'm getting flooded with all this shit. So unbeknownst to me, someone calls an ambulance, calls 911, and then hangs up on them. So they have no idea.
They thought Bob's dying.
Yeah, and then I was
Shay
fine.
did that at Pikers.
Unbeknownst to
Okay,
me.
snitching.
No, I'll tell that story when he's
So
up.
I'm on the phone with my friend who's like a paramedic who I just called to feel safe at the time because I'm on mushrooms. And
I'm on the phone with a paramedic.
yeah,
There's
with,
an EMT in
who's my
that I don't know
who's
about.
my friend? And right, and then all of a sudden I'm outside like by myself and a fucking ambulance pulls up. I'm like, cool, let me just talk to these guys. I just start talking to them, and I test my blood sugar with them. They have something to test my blood sugar with. I'm fucking fine, but they won't like let me leave or whatever.
Because you're fucking tripping balls.
Yeah, because I'm tripping balls, and I'm sure like tripping balls. I told them.
So after all of these bad moments have already led up to this trip, and you decided to go talk to the ambulance.
Yeah,
Well,
I was
'cause
outside on the phone, and an
Dude,
ambulance
there was
pulls
pretty
up.
lights.
Yeah.
Dude, there was pretty
But
lights.
I'm just saying.
And you were were you like tripping hard at this point, or were you like still like?
And
just
I was
high?
still.
I'm just saying.
Well, I
In
just
my
said
book, I'm just see where I'm coming from. Like if
See where
I'm
he's coming
tripping
from. He's
and I go
diabetic.
talk to the ambulance, I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
That's where I'm thinking, like automatically, like
No, but
they're
dude-
calling the cops and I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, his brain is going, my blood sugar is fucked up and I'm going to die.
Yeah.
I'm tripping balls.
And you're just a
my
regular
blood
black
sugar's
guy.
I'm
fucked
like,
up.
I'm going to jail.
Alright, so
No,
anyways,
I see you. No, I
Let's
can
see
see
what-
your reasoning. All right?
Yeah. All right. And they said
Yeah.
like, yo, you're not in trouble or anything or whatever. Just have someone come pick you up. So I call my dad. And my
Oh,
dad,
Christ.
my dad picks up. My dad's down.
Dad.
They don't tell him like what's going on with me at all.
I'm tripping,
So
Shaq.
I just like was like,
I
Dad,
need
can
your
you just
help.
come pick me up? And then they talk to him, right? And they're like, yeah, you can come pick him up. Like, they just don't know where I'm at. And they're like, well,
Where are you? I don't know.
yeah. Well, I told them where I was. My dad did not know where that was. And then
Was this pre-GPS?
This is
No.
My dad was not
Well,
GPS savvy.
Bad quest.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
And the
Bad
place I was
You
describing
know
was like
of
the neighborhood
Bob,
I was
so I
in.
could just
What, does he
imagine
have a
what that
fucking
is.
candy
Papa.
bar?
Yeah. I wanna
Shout,
see his
shout out, Eddie, right?
Hey, enough with nothing. I'm like the
Don't
least
Gib-
tech-savvy guy
Gibby.
I know. I'm
Gibby.
fucking tech retarded.
He's
no,
the man.
Yeah.
No, he was just not.
And I know how to press the
This
button
was-
on my phone that
This was
says
years
maps.
ago. This was years
It's like
ago.
2010.
Yeah, this
some
was
shit.
like a long time ago.
10 years ago. I could do that.
No, it was like 5 years ago.
5 years ago, I could definitely do that.
Okay. But I was describing the neighborhood I was in,
Oh,
not like
shit.
the street I was at. So, you can't look up the name of the street. It's the name of the neighborhood I was in. He didn't know where I was.
Plus
The
your
name of the
height.
But
neighborhood.
anyways, they go.
What's the name of the neighborhood?
Plus he's,
So
he's
they
tripping
go,
balls.
anyways, you can
Yeah.
just come pick him up. They're like, well, do you know where the police station is? So
Adonde.
you could just come pick him up there.
Okay,
And-
so now you've talked to the ambulance, your father, and
now
you're
you're
going to go
tripping
meet him
balls
at the police station.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sitting on the Group W bench.
All right.
Yeah.
So we've reached the checklist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad
So,
trip.
all right. So
Bad
all right.
trip.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, ambulance. boop, boop, boop. Here we go.
It's
Here we
a
go.
bad trip. It's
Nope.
officially a bad trip.
Yeah. It's
bro.
officially. So now, guess what? The mushrooms are kicking hard.
Oh yeah.
I'm in the police station.
Tripping
Peeking.
balls. Peeking.
Ah,
Prime
literally
peeking.
Did he peek? No,
Prime
I'm peeking in the back of the
peeking.
ambulance.
Yeah.
Oh, on your way to the police station.
And they already know it's not your
This
it's
is
not
how
your
you know I'm
diabetes.
peeking. I remember. So this is what I remember versus also the conversations that were told to me after this event happened. So when I'm in the back of the ambulance, I'm convinced. My brain goes, "We're not going to the police station. This isn't the right way towards the police station." And then this guy, who is all right, I will describe him for you. He's a big dude. He was like a 200-pound dude, from what I remember. Obviously, this is all.
So wait. What you're telling me is the ambulance drivers got lost on the way to the police station.
That's what I
That's what he
thought.
thought.
That's what I thought.
That's what he thought.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Mushroom Brain is telling me. Right?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
this is beautiful.
it was their
Okay.
idea and they got lost.
All right, so And then on my way there,
Unreal.
By the
so
way, I love them kids.
so this dude is in. Yeah.
Yes, they're red.
They're old as shit though.
I know, but they're red.
3
The fact
years
that
I got
he's
out of these.
colorblind and he knows the red.
No, they're that bright. I can
Yeah.
tell they're red.
I like these. I always end up getting red kicks.
All right. So this is where the story gets.
Oh,
great.
now it gets interesting.
This is where this is the most
Yes,
interesting
Pops.
part.
Well,
Like we're not even there yet. So the mushrooms have turned on me, right? So this dude, big white dude, bald. I remember bald, wearing black boots, black pants, like black, all black. And for some reason, I go, "Where are you guys taking me?" And then he goes, we're going there, like, you know, I'm sure that's what he was saying. I don't remember what he was saying. And then at some point I'm like, "What are you, a Nazi, bro?" And then he was like, he didn't say anything to me. He was like creeped out by the fact that I'm yelling at him like this. And then like I continued to call him a Nazi. I was like, "What is this for?" Da, da, da. So by the time we get to the police station,
Wait.
I'm
Let's pause.
angry as fuck.
Let's pause.
how did this guy become a Nazi?
Because he was just in all black, and when I called him a Nazi, he didn't say a word to me.
Yeah,
He
so
just
you're
was
like,
cold.
oh, he's
'Cause
a
he's
Nazi.
like, he's like, what the? Because he's in all black.
sound
I
like-
don't
Yo,
know.
I probably would have punched you in the face.
Bro,
Yeah.
yeah, you sound like Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
in the
exactly. So
movie, bro.
I don't know why.
You were like,
Tripping
fuck
I don't
you,
know
you,
how I
Nazi.
got there.
Fuck you,
but
you
that is, like,
Nazi.
I'm just going through fear and shit.
Fuck you,
So this nice hippie is giving me a ride to the police station where my dad's
That's
gonna
what the
pick me
French
up.
were like
Yeah.
in World War
And I
II.
called him a Nazi.
Yeah.
And then everything got
you,
weird.
Nazi.
I don't understand why.
Yeah. Shit got weird.
Dude's like,
So-
And then
what?
shit got weird.
It's not even done yet. Then when we get to the police station, I'm met by.
It's like a fucking Arlo Guthrie song.
Dude, this is a story that was meant to be told on this podcast, and it
Yeah, the
was
story
drunkenly
goes boom, boom.
told, but now it is semi-drunkenly told. Because I'm not as drunk as I was in that
Not as
episode.
drunk.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
another
wanna
lost
be.
episode that
That
we-
was-
I'm not
that's
as
like
drunk as I
actually
wanna
lost.
be.
Of
Yeah.
me and Bob getting
Yeah, who wants
drunk
2
off
shots
a
of
full
whiskey?
bottle of wine each.
Yes, we were fucked
You
up.
drank a whole bottle of wine?
Each. Yeah, each of us had a whole bottle of wine. Recorded the podcast, and the podcast got lost.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dun,
I wonder how that
So,
happened.
so this is the next part is
No.
that I get out of the car and I'm met by a police officer who I know. He was my wrestling coach. He was like someone who came around the wrestling team. I wrestled and he goes, like, "What's going on, Rob? Like, are you okay?" And then I remember shaky. My dad was there. I remember somehow like grabbing my dad, like my world was spinning, and then like I like lunged at the police officer who was
That's
like,
a bad idea.
yeah, because I think I felt safe with him. Yeah, who's also
Very bad idea.
yeah, very bad idea. So he then he was off duty. It was shift change, by the way. I was at shift change. They dropped me
all
off.
the cops.
So when
in
I
the
walked
town.
out of what I thought was some Nazi bringing somewhere, I walk out to 10 police officers outside.
Oh, Gestapo
Yeah,
everywhere.
Yeah, I'm fucking on much.
This is
on
Bob's death day is here.
Yeah, so then I then get into a full-on scuffle with the entire Norton Police Department.
How terrible was that? How badly did you
shit.
get your ass kicked?
He did it. He did it. They could. Bob had super strength.
They-
Bob had super duper.
I had
mushroom
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 Well,
strength.
yeah,
He was peeking, bro.
I
He had
swear to
no
God.
couldn't feel
Mushroom
pain.
Bob!
That's what was in the
actual
report.
actual
Wait,
quote.
no,
Actual
wait.
quote from my dad, who was there, was said that like he thinks I tried to do like literally like a wrestling move while I was on the ground because, dude, and like, but yeah. So then they
Fight or flight, baby.
No, it was
I
just.
was-
Yo,
Muscular
fight or
Bob
flight, baby.
Whoosh.
Wait, but what in actuality, Bob just swinging at the air?
yeah. I no. They said at
You're
one
just
point.
going,
They said at
yeah.
one point I used the cups as a springboard. Do you know what that is? Where I fucking like.
Yeah, it's the boingy thing
Yeah,
in
oh my God.
gymnastics.
Oh my god! I used the cops as a springboard to kick officers.
Oh.
This is from the police report that I've read several
Bob was
times.
like,
Now,
fuck
did
the
you have to like, go to
police.
court for this and get
I did
charged?
I
and
did go
stuff?
to. Yeah, I
And
did get charged and
Did
stuff.
it go away?
Yes, it did.
Was it suspended without a finding?
We settled. We just that's what it was, and then I
Then
got
it's
probation
not really
for it.
gone away.
I sealed the case. It's sealed.
Eh,
Yeah. It's
that
He's like
doesn't
me,
mean
not convicted.
Shit.
yeah. Not convicted.
Yeah, I sealed the case too.
Yeah.
And then I went and then
I know they can reopen it if
Yeah.
I get in trouble again.
or if you go
but
for a top.
let me tell you
secret
something
clearance.
about this story.
Well, I've had 3
The
cases
story,
expunged.
so they end up.
Expunged, my man.
Keep
They
it
really
that.
did.
Yeah,
I need to.
Sponge.
I need to say
Oh,
something very
uh,
important.
Go
The
ahead.
Norton police officers did their fucking job that night, and I can't commend
Clearly
them
they did
more than-
not. If
more-
they could
no,
not
they
take
did.
down
They really
this one
did.
Bobby
No,
Beansack,
no,
I'm sorry.
that is not. That
but
is
like,
not.
there are more dangerous
Oh
men in
my
the
God,
world.
stop.
I
than
can't
you.
believe they didn't
I'm
tase
sorry.
your ass.
Oh, I don't know how they didn't tase me either.
Motherfuckers.
Thank God.
No,
for
Bro,
that.
there's
I think it was
people-
because I knew the cop. That,
Do you know
I
what
knew
I'm
most of
saying?
these police officers.
Yeah, right now in this day and age,
Bob,
they're tasing people
I've
for
never,
less. They don't care.
You know
I've
what
never
I'm
had a
saying?
speeding
dark this
ticket.
kid is.
I've never been arrested before in my life before that, and I will never do drugs again. I will never do any hard drug ever.
And
It
that
just
was
not
the
never
last time
happened.
generational,
Bobby
man.
did
It
this
changed
shit.
my life for real.
Have any of y'all ever been hit by a billy club?
No, I don't want
I've
You know how many
never been
times
hit
I've
by a
been
billy.
fucking smashed in the head by a fucking billy club?
No.
I can't even fucking remember, dude. Yeah, dude, I've been fucking knocked unconscious
I
by a
hope I
fucking
do
billy club
never-
more times than I can fucking
I've
remember.
been maced.
Damn.
These cops in there just be like, fuck
Yeah,
you,
by
smash.
the way,
They fucking whack, they
That's
whack
like-
you in the fucking head, they toss you in the back of the car, you wake up, you're PC'd. You wake up like, what am I doing here? What do you mean? You don't know? What do you mean I don't know? I was fucking walking down the street and I got fucking smashed in the head and I woke up here. What do you mean you got smashed in the head? That motherfucker right there, he smashed me in the head. They're like, yeah, no he didn't. They're like, well, what are you going to do? You know, you're fucking 14. You're like, can I go home? Yeah, goodbye.
yeah.
You know?
I woke up.
Damn.
I've been maced, but
so
not
then
by
I
the
had to be
police.
put
Or-
back
Really
in
like
the
that.
ambulance. by the
Or
way.
worse,
Yeah,
worse
same
the case,
ambulance that
you have to
dropped
go
me
to
there?
court
Yeah.
and mom has
But
to
you were
come get
handcuffed
you.
this time, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
that's
time I
not-
went
Yeah, no,
handcuffed.
this is the worst.
Yeah.
Because
Four
mom
point.
may
Hey,
come
hold
and
up,
get you at the
lot of
station.
crosstalk. All that. So let's get back to Bob's story.
Okay.
Oh, we're still at Bob tripping.
Yeah.
I thought we ended
they,
with Bob
they
being
end up,
Superman.
They end up foreporting me and
For what?
For like when they put on the ankles and the.
They hog-tied him.
Oh, yeah, they hog-tied
They
him.
hog-tied
Yeah,
him.
They
yeah,
hog-tied
They
him.
bob-tied
And
him.
then
Yeah,
they
bob-tied.
me. Yeah, they basically bob tied me, and then I had to go
Bob-tied.
back in the ambulance. I woke up in the hospital, like not even knowing.
Restrained.
I don't remember saying. Apparently, I was saying fucked up shit all night. But
Oh, yeah.
I woke
I
up.
bet.
I woke up handcuffed
All angry and restrained.
next
and
to somebody
tripping
that I
balls.
went to high school with that was now a Norton police officer, and he was just like, "What the fuck, man?" Like, you know what I mean? Just like, because like literally, if you guys know me, there's no way I could ever unless I tell you the story, it doesn't sound like if I told you that I got into like like fights with police officers. you'd be
Unreal.
like, no, you don't.
So yeah, like wasn't like word went around town that like Bob like beat the shit out of like the
No.
entire police
No.
force? No.
They said that I fought the police first. No one
Fought
thought I
them.
won.
Bob would
No one
come
thought I
through.
won.
Nobody
They were
thought
like-
I won.
You're alive. You won.
Well, hey.
That's
hey,
what everybody else talks shit about, but they did their job
hey,
tonight,
Bob, not for
and
nothing,
I'm so
good,
grateful
good
for
you
that.
for living through it and not getting smashed in the head with a billy club.
Yeah,
Yeah, I went back. I went back to the police station the next day and like bought donuts and coffee, like, cause that was insane. Like this is like I don't know, like
Were they
obviously
did you put mushrooms
guys.
in it?
All right, first of all, don't do drugs, but if you are gonna do drugs, plan that shit the fuck out. Do not do it on a whimsical like, oh, I'm just gonna.
Don't
If you're
trip
going
if
through
you're not
something,
happy.
drugs aren't ever gonna
you,
help
we
you.
have
Bro,
diabetes.
hey, fuck you, bro. Don't do drugs like you did.
And if
bro.
you have
Yeah, don't
diabetes,
do-
I don't do drugs
If you had
anymore
your
like
kid
that.
with you,
happy.
But like
Don't
you
be
had
doing
your-
no
I know.
psychedelics.
Really
Hey,
comes down
we
to
went through the checklist.
Yeah.
You fucked that shit up way before you got
Yeah.
to the police
Let's-
station.
yeah.
all
Let's
right?
just be very clear about
me
this.
being a forgetful
When we're
motherfucker
talking
got
about
me there.
psychedelics like acid, mushrooms, and peyote and shit like that, you do not take that shit if you're in a bad mood. You have to be in a happy place.
who's that? Oh, it's Nicky!
Yes.
Yes!
This is gonna be an absolute lost day.
god.
The legendary lost day.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
What?
Nicholas Bracton is in the building.
The Ink Master himself.
Yo, what you
Hey,
got to
take a
eat?
seat.
Come
Step
on.
up.
Have a seat. Eat your snacks. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's your mic. Well, yeah. Welcome to the Boom Boom Show, bro.
Welcome to probably.
We were talking about. We just finished up the story of when
got
Bob
arrested.
did shrooms. The last time he'll ever do shrooms, and like
Got jumped
tried
by
to
the
like.
police.
Yeah. He got jumped by the police.
Yeah.
So Rufus doesn't try
So-
to do that.
Moral of the story is don't do drugs and voluntarily go to the police station.
Yeah, Nick's
When you're
afraid.
peaking.
Nick's
Yeah.
afraid to do shrooms again
Don't do shrooms.
because he did it.
Yeah.
with
So what's that?
a
3-1
creepy guy.
in the don't do shrooms
Yeah,
club.
yeah, we are.
I like shrooms.
We're
Yeah,
anti
shrooms
shrooms. This
are
podcast
great,
is this current
except when they're
podcast
bad.
3-1. Don't do shrooms. If you're that one, plan that shit out.
It's
Do
that
not
they're
do it
bad, they're
on
just when they are
Fucking whim.
Yeah, it
Just because you think you're cool. I'll do
I just be doing
mushrooms.
shrooms
Don't
with my
work that
girl,
way.
That's why I be having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you be microdosing.
So we
Alright, what- bro.
Yeah.
Bro, the first time I did everything that was supposed to be like the how-to with shrooms because we didn't know what we were doing. Like everybody's like, oh, take an eighth each. Like
It's always an 8.
Yeah,
take an
no,
eighth each.
like-
Eat it with peanut butter. Like have orange juice. Like all that shit. We did all smoke. Like we did everything, bro. And then we were like, I don't feel it. So we went back to the dealer. We're like, yo, bro.
Oh
like,
yeah.
What the fuck, bro? Like, you gave us these mushrooms, we don't feel shit, bro. Like, we didn't know that it takes a little long to like hit,
Mhm.
really hit, especially when you're just eating them. Like, he gave us more caps and like a little bit more of us, bro. Like, we each took some, bro. Like, started peaking like crazy immediately, and like it was just a bad trip from then on. Never again.
It's scary. It can be scary. It can be the funnest experience sometimes and like get you through things in life and like help you. Like there are benefits to mushrooms. I'm not gonna say there's not.
Yeah,
But,
it's just when you're
but it
young,
can
like,
go bad.
it's
And when it
'cause you
goes
guys are
bad,
really young.
you fight cops, bro.
You
That's
guys
just
were-
true.
I'm telling you.
I was
like,
not really young. I was in
Bob,
college.
I don't encourage you, Bob. But I'm saying, like, how old were you the last time you did shrooms, Nick?
Shit, I was probably like 19. So it's been
yeah,
like 7 years.
yeah, dude, you were. Like,
I was
you were
21.
mad young. Yeah, that's still pretty young. I'm saying, dude, like you gotta do it like when you're more grown, like with the shorty, and it'll be the time of your life, dude. Dude, the psychedelic nut, bro. The psychedelic nut, busting that psychedelic nut.
Welcome to the Boom Boom Show, guys.
Welcome.
No topic
That
is
nut of
off
walnuts. You
limits.
gotta pull out for that one because you don't want to like. You don't want to have the acid baby, man.
The acid baby? That could be a Jimi Hendrix. You never know.
Yeah, it could be.
Acid could be a good thing or a bad thing.
But
They've
that's
always
just
had that
it's
battle.
just, dude. It's like when I nut on psychedelics, bro. It's a fucking fountain.
There's
So-
a good.
So I'm like, hey, I don't want that going inside because it's gonna freaking hit the back of her throat.
There's
I'm
a good
busting on
portion
the
of people
inside
that
now.
say that acid's good for you.
Acid?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Everything's good for you in doses.
I'm not gonna support it like that. You should be taking acid every day, but
No.
like,
Shouldn't do anything every day.
right? Exactly.
You know?
I've had good experiences on
Don't
acid.
you dare go for those chips, dog.
She's resting that big old chin right on my boot.
Yeah. How was your day, man? This was such a good surprise to have you come down.
Yeah,
buddy.
baby. Had a pretty crazy day. Lots of nonsense.
Lots of nonsense.
Unnecessary stress going on, but
Yeah.
it's all right.
And yeah, for everybody listening, this is my cousin Nicholas Bracton.
So baby.
Sexy man, sexy man. He stabs people. All his tattoo work for the most part is on my body. And yeah, he's handsome. And I love
Right.
him.
Don't forget it.
And he's sexy. And you know what we got planned after this?
What?
Some NFL Street and NBA Street, baby.
That's right. That is
Yeah.
exactly right.
Fuck yeah. Yo, what fucking time is it, man? Because I feel that, dude, it's like 6:30. I feel like we started this podcast like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
2
There
hours
was
ago.
several ups and downs, and
Yeah.
I loved it all.
I think we did what we needed to do.
Yeah.
I think it's time for Daddy to smoke a little dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
we
Surprise
yeah.
appearance.
We smoked all the blunts. Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, you're gonna
Nicky
you're gonna
came
get
by
in the
last.
title. They're gonna be like, "Where is she?" And you're gonna come in right at the end. That pretty face. Is
Yeah,
showing
that's
up,
right.
baby.
Yeah,
It's a little
thank-
treat.
yeah. Can you show your belly?
I can show my belly.
Show your belly. to
Show the
camera.
belly.
Show that belly. That's a
That's
nice
gonna
belly.
be
Yeah,
that
that belly.
little
Ooh. And Rufus is here for the
That's
listeners.
right. That's right, baby.
That's so good. Well, yeah. Giggity goo. This is a fun time. This is fucking great. I love how we ended on it.
That's right. Love yourself, everybody.
Might have to microdose.
Don't do drugs.
Said I might
No.
Goodbye.